Uganda's banking sector has experienced significant challenges, resulting in several bank closures. A case in point is Mercantile Credit Bank, whose Tier 2 was revoked by Bank of Uganda. The Director of Communications at the Bank of Uganda, Dr. Kenneth Egesa, explains the circumstances under which a bank is closed down.
Closures are either the bank is not profitable and has not been profitable for an extended period. So that tells you that this institution is not able to run sustainably. So that can be a cause. The second one is liquidity. Remember, we said we are about selling trust. You want to go to a bank, and if you want to get your money, you should be able to get it.
Our money for. Sometimes the close of the bank is for your safety. Your money would rather be in a closed bank than in a failed bank, or a bank that no longer exists and shareholders and all managers have run away.
The liquidation process is a long-term decision undertaken by Bank of Uganda upon the failure of initial options.
We ask the bank not to pay dividends to its shareholders so that funds are reinvested into the institution. We may also ask the bank to change its management and even its directors on the board, because maybe we may have seen that there is a governance issue concern. If they don't do that, then now we go on to the final stage, which is liquidation.
Among other concerns, banks have been tasked to sensitize depositors on the fallback plans should their banks be liquidated with their money.
Who pays for the time the depositor has to wait when they're out of money? It may appear that that same system does not cater for that time that I'm out of my money until the central bank is able to address. The depositors need to be sensitized more on where they can run to. What is it that they must know in the banking game?
Closure does not mean the bank's clients lose access to their banking services and that depositors and other creditors lose their investments. It doesn't mean that. As I've explained, you will eventually get your money. In the case of Greenland, I think I finally got my money 6 months later. Don't ask me how.
To this, Egesa further stated the significance of commercial banks building trust from their bankers. Egesa also highlighted the conditions under which a banker is compensated.
However, there is a process to raising the funds to pay these deposits that exceed 10 million, which we call the uninsured deposits. And that process involves liquidating assets that Mercantile Credit Bank had. Because remember, when you're closing the bank, it means that it has issued funds. So we have to raise the funds by selling off the assets.
Mary Namkose, Irene Faith Natongo, UBC News.